Like the world's understable, the Auti's insanely overstable, the Anvil's insanely overstable, the Crown's insanely overstable, the Swan understable.
Okay, I believe YouTube's back up. Correct me if y'all can't see it, but I see it.
I personally don't think the Anvil is that overstable.
It's not that overstable. It just has such little glide, so it's like it's more similar to throwing a baseball. It's gonna go up and it's gonna go down.
But I'm also comparing it to something like the deflector.
Right, and the deflector still has glide to it, which is where, you know, the nerd in me will say is where the overstability comes into, right? Because you're getting a flight that is actually going to fade hard. The Anvil doesn't necessarily fade hard, it just drops and will not turn over in any direction. It does fade.
Like a motherfucker.
An Anvil
but, you know,
does not fade.
Yep.
It doesn't turn. What are you talking about?
It absolutely does.
Well, you throw 4 speeds like they're a 12 speed.
That's why I like a deflector.
That's fair.
Well, you also like release on Anheuser and being like, why did my hyzer flip over?
No, I've never said that.
Yeah, you have. I'm like, no, that came out of Anheuser. I'm like, no, it didn't. I'm like, oh, all right, well, I'm not gonna argue.
No, I definitely throw forehands on Annies. I've got better, but we'll throw an Anvil flat. Still.
I view the Anvil very close to the Justice, which is the same thing. It's not necessarily overstable in terms of it's got a flight and it fades hard. It just will not turn over, and it drops out of the sky. It gets to the ground quickly, which, you know, a lot of people confuse with overstability. I don't agree.
See, but it's like my it's my approach shot only.
Right. Which
and it does what I want every time.
I mean,
I'll get
out
that.
of all of us, you have the best forehand here. So, probably have the best opinion on that because you probably use it only as a forehand approach for the most part.
Or if I really want to go
back
wide around something, it's like a utility disc that I use for probably like 40% of my throws. But again, I see why West Side is not in the name for the biggest brand of discs, and because their discs are also not, they don't stay consistent that long. That's why I rotate through so many.
Hey, whoever's in second place, if you hit me, I will bleed you. So just keep that in mind.
Will what?
Whoever's in second place, if you hit me, I will bleed you.
That's all I heard.
Yeah, I had a blue in first place, is what I was saying.
That's great.
I mean, yeah, you gotta, what? Does Infinity have a blue shell too?
No, I don't.
I saw a bomb rotating around Sean, so I know he got it. All right. How many more do we have? 2?
2 more, yeah.
Oh, fuck. I have 2 beers left.
I have 1 beer left. So.
Dude, talking...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, talking and Draken sucks when it comes to... I would say maybe switch to like 624 for...
No.
Is there a 20?
No.
There's not a 20.
Of course not.
I think we're good at 6. You just gotta manage better.
Yeah.
It just completely depends on talking points and how interested you are in the topic.
I think that's like the selling point to what we're doing. Right? Well, let's talk about this actually later. We talked about our favorite picks now. You know what? I'm just gonna skip this whole section because we got 2 races left.
We have 2 left. Yep.
Yeah. So let's dive into a little bit more fun topic that I wanted to bring up. There's a few more things that we could talk about the PDGA, but between both streams, we've kind of touched on the majority of it. Actually, one more top 3 upcoming stars. In my opinion, don't say any names that have already been said by any of us. What are the 3 players, in your opinion, that you think we should be looking out for over the next 2 to 3 years?
Sean, not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure you're the only one. I mean, maybe Justin does.
I thought you said me as in, like, you should be looking out for me. I'm like, thanks, dude.
You don't play enough. I just saw you play this last weekend.
Dude, I was
not out.
actually, that final round we did, I actually played pretty good. But, dude, my body was not working those first 2 rounds. I had to stretch out. But, no, beyond that. Okay, can you come up with at least one then, or you just prefer not to spit?
Nope.
Okay, Justin, you have
Literally, you said.
ready?
I'm gonna drink first, but
That's fair. Rashad, do you have any up-and-coming star players?
I don't think he knows. For any new people.
Yeah, I'll refract back to my previous statement of my knowledge of sport.
no.
Lead you to believe that no, I don't know who any of the up-and-comers are. Be nice to learn, though.
As far as like, I mean, mine are more like names that exist that you wouldn't really think that are come back.
That's gonna be.
I was gonna say
as well.
Nikolai, but you know.
Nicholas, you mean?
Nicholas.
Well, I have 2 that I think could do something. Don't like honestly, Drew Gibson.
He's not up and coming. That does not fit. He's been a player for fucking years.
But he's
Been
never
on the
like,
tour less than 3 years. That
Okay.
would be the only way to fit that in. Like, you
All
can't
right, well,
talk
I
about a
guess-
35-year-old disc golfer and be like, oh, he's up and coming.
But he's more local than like he's had a couple little slow mezzes and things like that, but he doesn't really place in the top of anything. He's never won a major event.
Yes, you didn't have to do that, Jeff.
No, he didn't. He did not. But yeah, I guess that's I don't know. I guess I'm out of that one too.
I got blued in 4th and took a 6th. That's awesome. Jeff, you have any input before I state my 3?
I started. I already said that.
Yeah.
I don't know new players enough to make an opinion.
Well, I'm gonna say Jake Heemenheimer for 1.
How is he's an up and comer?
He's only been on the tour for 2 years, I believe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I would say yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cole Redallin. I mean, I think we'd all agree on that.
Is he in?
He's only been touring
Okay.
for 2 years. I mean, he's
That's
a
fair.
new disc
That's
golfer,
fair.
right? This is what I'm talking about.
He's probably the only one that I really know about besides the other YouTuber, fucking Bandana.
Oh, Bundanza or fuck the YouTuber, yeah.
Badanza.
Badanza, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Oh shit.
But who else? Sean? I could see Cole
Yeah,
for sure.
obviously Cole
Yep,
Redallin.
for sure.
Oh my god, what's
Have
his
the-
fucking name?
Have the Robinson brothers been more than 2 years?
Hell yeah.
Now you could talk about Zach Arlinghouse. He's pretty good. Obviously, you could talk about.
Apparently.
Oh my god, what's his fucking name? Luke Taylor. Luke Taylor. There we go.
I've heard the name.
Luke Taylor. I think he's gonna be one of the guys we're gonna be watching for the next decade. He came in second, I believe, on 3 tour tournaments last year. He's like 17.
Damn.
And he was in the running to win Worlds.
Oh, I know. Okay, I remember who you're talking about now.
He's fucking good.
Yeah, that dude came out of nowhere.
Yeah, Luke Taylor, man. I almost forgot his name for a second. Forgive me, Luke Taylor. Come on our podcast if you're listening to this. You were very memorable. I spaced. I haven't been talking about disc golf for a while. But no, Luke Taylor is definitely somebody I'm going to be putting on my fantasy league. So I believe he's still a discraft, if I recall correctly. No.
I hear you, babe. What's up?
Dynamic disc. Shit. This final race, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Does anybody have a chance to win first place other than Jeff? I haven't even been paying attention to the points because as soon as I
DC'd on like the 4th race.
So that's a shotgun?
But I made it back to the next race, so what does that mean?
Did you DC based off of you not playing, or was it an internet issue?
An internet issue? I don't know. We weren't even in the game. Or we weren't even in the race yet. I finished the race, and then in the menu DC'd. But I made it to the next race before we started it.
Oh, almost. No, I mean, if it was an internet thing, then apparently that's okay, according to these clubs. All right, final race. What are y'all's best drinking rules for disc golf? If you were to be playing a disc golf drinking game, how does that look?
Well, we have experience with one.
Yeah, we're never doing that again, so let's not even talk about it.
I feel like we should talk about it.
It was not ideal. That was a. I don't know if we should talk about it.
SoberKart Disc Golf Challenge. Would it be better singles, doubles, alternate, or sober golf? What does sober golf look like? Silver. Holy shit! 30 points. That's well, I guess it makes sense because there was like 3 races I was trying to. I got like 9th 3 times in a row. Damn it! Fuck you, Jeff. Fuck you. You're hosting next time.
Well, that means you'll probably do way better on the next one. The topic you don't care about.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and preview what our next talking point's going to be. Music.
We
gotta.
What is?
Yeah.
What else are we talking about for the?
All right. I was muted. My bad.
Oh, nice.
Hello.
I thought you were throwing it.
No. I was here. You see me.
I'm not looking at that. I figured y'all got that covered. So.
Back to your what does sober disc golf look like?
Yeah.
What Easton and I do, we just bring a 4 to 6 pack and just drink while we play. I've
For
never
18 holes?
Yeah, honestly.
A 4-pack's not even a thing. Come on, bitch.
I mean, typically in San Antonio, when it's over 100 degrees, over 100 days, you don't really want to bring more than a 6-pack.
That's called professional alcoholism.
Not if you're not drinking enough water. So what would be the rules? Like every ace, the other person shotguns a beer, an eagle.
Every ace.
I should,
Just casually drink throughout 18 holes.
yeah. So there's no like challenge. You you just casually?
I mean, even for me, like with that knowledge of the game, I mean, if I would to create something, it would also be relatively simple, and it'd probably be something like every stroke past par, like you would have to,
every
you know,
bogey
drink or
is
something of that
not
nature.
a
Right?
drink. That's every bogey.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, like,
Every bogey, if you don't par a hole, you have to drink before the next hole. A whole beer.
I mean, if we're
Now
equating
we're
with
fucking getting
SoberKart, then
fucking
yeah.
sober
If
disc
we're getting
golf,
into
bro.
SoberKart and the
If
rules
somebody
how they-
aces, you shotgun
yeah.
a beer. Even if you birdied it, like you still
Then
have to take
also
shotgun.
a shotgun.
Yeah, there's a. Oh yeah, and the shotgun. Yeah, definitely not a shot if you don't par.
Yep. Well, these are my 6 beers that I finished. I'm tilting more on the downside than I am. These are empty. And then this is also my
Oh, I saw a drop.
That was a shotgun. Damn, dude. I guess I had.
You can't get it all.
I
You
guess
can't
I
get
had
it all.
Something in my shotgun beer. Forgive me.
I would
But-
say ideally, if you wanted to incorporate disc golf, similar to how we play Mario Kart, it would be pretty much for every bogey
Is the
you
beer-
have to. No, I want to.
What if we actually play a speed golf round? And you have a 6-pack through the round. and
Yeah,
you have to
honestly,
finish,
that's more similar to what.
and
we
the
do.
best score.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
guess.
realistically, if we're gonna go SoberKart and dial it down, like we think a number of races, number of holes, like a 9-hole would be the most
Yeah, that would be more
common.
ideal. Yeah,
I mean,
You know, like-
not really.
actually
because-
6. Well, we do 6 races.
I'm just saying, but you would take a 9-hole
We also
course
just sit
and then
still
formulate the
while we
drinking
play
within the
SoberKart.
9-hole course, right? Like,
Running around
But-
playing.
Can you
I
imagine just stopping disc golf to drink though? We don't do that.
No, I think it would be I think that would be a good challenge. We do an 18-hole course. We have a 6-pack, and then the score plus finish time, it reigns champion. That would-
I mean, we would have to equate like a certain amount of beer where beer actually affects your game. To
That's why, I mean, now speaking about it, that's why I would do something crazy. Like, you have to be like, you have to actively be drinking while throwing off tee.
I feel like if
Now we're
you
getting-
don't make par,
Now you're getting into SoberKart.
yeah, if
Like,
it's got to be different because golf compared to a fucking fast-paced game.
Gotta be wild
So
shit.
This would be my opinion. It doesn't obviously have to be what we do, but if you get a boat more than a par, doesn't matter
Yep.
if you triple or single. If you get more than a par, you have to drink a beer before the next tee. If you ace, everybody else has to shotgun. If you get an eagle, everybody else has to also shotgun. If it's a legitimate, agreed upon legitimate eagle, right? Not no, oh, this course says it's 365 feet, par 4. Like, no, that's not a legitimate eagle. Like, pro rules. And then, if you would like a mulligan on your tee shot only, you can shotgun a beer instead. So if you hit the first tree off the tee, shotgun a beer, you can do another tee shot.
Be tee for a second.
You're getting aggressive on my liver.
So Sean is not a pro, so for him to say a 365-foot eagle is not pro, yeah, go fuck yourself.
A par 4?
365 eagle.
If it's 365 feet and you get it's a par 4, that's not an eagle. I don't care who you are.
That's a guaranteed eagle half
I
the
would,
time.
yeah, as a guaranteed birdie for sure.
Yeah, like I don't even like at least a birdie, but like a 365.
I would say
that sounds like old Audubon.
I would say I'd have to see the hole if you're
Audubon's really
legitimately
nice
talking
course,
about
too.
a par 4
I
that's
love
less
Audubon.
than 450
I do
feet.
too.
I'm not a pro. You're
But
right.
yeah.
But if you think there's a par 4 that's less than 450 feet, you let me know. If you think I'm wrong with my statement in terms of 360 feet, don't even comment. You're wrong. So.
Do you think you can structure the path of a hole? You don't think you can structure a path of a hole at 365?
Oh yeah, or
Legitimate
backyard disc golf can do
Yeah,
that.
backyard disc golf, that's different, bro. Like,
What I'm saying, even on a course, if you had like just
No,
that's
you're in a
hell
wooded
no.
area or something that you could fucking make it a par 4.
you
I
let
mean,
us
I've-
know in the comments down below. Let us
I've never
know
played a
what
course.
Like
kind of drinking rules you
enter
wanna
like
see.
fucking double Mandos and shit, like 365 par 4. Like,
I mean, it would have to be ridiculous. Like anything under 400 feet.
I understand
For
the
a
distance.
par 4
wise,
is-
but you can make a
is
par
crazy,
4
I
at
think.
365.
Rashad, you want to do another
Yeah.
shotgun before we end this?
I could.
I mean, you're the one that owes 10 shotguns, so you let us know.
I know I did one right.
By the way, if you made it to the end
Okay.
and you're still watching, we definitely appreciate you. However, we will also explain why there is a board of owed shotguns. If you break a rule, you owe a shotgun. It's that simple. Look in and understand the rules of SoberKart, and you'll know if you break a rule. You owe a shotgun, whether that's a DC, you don't finish your beer, you drink when you're not supposed to, etc., etc., etc.
The penalty for rule breaking is a shotgun.
Yep, that is the rules. It's as simple as that. So,
I had
as you
no
saw the
idea
board at
that.
the beginning of the stream,
Yep.
that's how many rules have been broken. So, Rashad, you want to do one real quick, or we gonna end this, wrap this up?
We can wrap this one up. I was gonna do one, but I don't have a can down here, and I don't want to get it.
I'll meet you halfway.
Can I do one in
You can come all the way.
I'll meet you halfway.
So if I do one, can that negate?
Huh?
Actually, I don't want to do a shark. Never mind.
It's good to get 2 out of the way.
Well, I don't have any more, but like, could that count for the next one if I owe?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you can't. You cannot do
Can't just stack up
premeditated
shotguns
shotguns.
prior.
Oh, yeah, they already had that covered there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Jeff, you
Sean,
want
can you can you share on Discord just so I don't have to watch
My bad, I forgot.
to see which one is the closest to real time?
There we go.
Sorry. When we had those technical difficulties, I just refreshed everything to make sure everything.
Nah, I know. No, it was fun.
Well, we appreciate you going down to 9 owed shotguns, Rashad.
Single
What a champion.
digits.
Oh, let's
That makes
go.
it 8 beers in like an hour and a half, so that's pretty good. What challenges
Yeah, we
would
don't
you
do
like to
rookie
see?
numbers.
We typically stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. Definitely Tuesdays. Sometimes it's Friday instead of Thursday. Let us know what challenges you'd like us to see, what kind of topics you'd like us to cover. If you disagree with us wholeheartedly, and if you think that we're pussies and not making enough drinking rules. SoberKart, peace and out. Later.